Begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome, adventurers, to Dungeon Radio Hour, a D&D actual play comedy podcast where the beholder's favorite food is ice cream. As always, I'm your host and dungeon master, Dalton rusher-riddle, joined once again by our ragtag band of would-be heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alyssa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gerline.
Well, hello, everyone.
What up?
Hello.
How's it going? Happy 2024.
Happy 2024.
Oh my
to you.
God.
Happy Year of the
Is it?
Dragon.
Year of the
It
Dragon.
is. It is.
Oh my god, I missed it. We're 5 days in. I missed.
We are 5
How
days
did I miss
in.
that holiday happening?
You just missed it completely.
I didn't hear about it, you know? No one told me.
No one told you. No one shared
It
with
is-
you
But
that
it's
we were going
also
into,
like a different day every year,
Yeah.
you know? So it's like gets you fucked up.
Right.
Wait,
last
no,
year it was
what?
on like New Year's Eve last year was on December 31st, 2022.
Yeah.
So why would I expect it to be December 31st, 2023?
Exactly.
That doesn't
Right.
make sense. That's another number.
Okay, so yes, we're 5 days into the new year. Yes, we've already had an episode come out for 2024, but this is the first time that we are seeing each other, and we are actually recording an episode in 2024 because everything was backlogged. So, Happy New Year to all of you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm sure all of you have seen the lists going around on social media with the ins and outs as we head into the new year. So I wanted to give each of you kind of an opportunity to share what some of your ins and outs of the new year are going to be. Like the things you're leaving behind in 2023 and the things that you are embracing in 2024.
See, this is just a weird way of basically having a New Year's resolution. You know, out
No,
New
it's
Year's
not,
resolutions in and out lists.
Word of the year.
But
Or
it's like
that too.
societal too. You know? Like
Yeah.
like some of mine are like, I want the world to participate in these, not just me.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You know
I
what I
like
mean?
that. This is 2024 trends. We as influencers are trend setting right now with our lists.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay?
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
all right, all right.
you know,
I love
mean,
it.
if you're part of this cult, follow us. We have great ideas.
Well, if we're going to be influenced, like, I've never really influenced before, but if we're going to do that, I'm going to say out berries with seeds. I don't like them.
Berries with
Yeah.
seeds.
And in
Yes.
berries with no seeds. There you go.
I didn't know where you were
They
going to
get-
go with that.
Okay.
but yes.
They get
That is the
they get
opposite.
Yes!
The first thing.
They get stuck in my teeth. They're not enjoyable.
Can I have
to
an
eat.
example
Yeah.
of a berry that does not contain seeds?
How about a fucking grape?
We
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's a berry.
Is a grape a berry?
Hey, all right, fine.
Wait, why isn't a grape a berry? Berry shaped?
they are. I think they should count. They should be
Bananas are
honorary.
technically berries, and they do not have seeds.
There you go.
I don't know if grapes are berries.
I'm pretty sure bananas have seeds. You just can't see them.
Doesn't every plant have seeds?
No,
Because
dude.
that's how
What? They're not invisible fucking
I'm about to
seeds.
Google.
The
I'm
seeds
about
have-
to Google this shit. Do bananas have seeds?
I'm imagining this might be Mandela effect, but I'm imagining little black seeds when a
They are
banana's
tiny.
sliced up.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are tiny.
what
Like
those
nearly
are.
all fruits, bananas do have seeds.
But they have been bred out of the
No.
mass-produced bananas.
No.
It's literally to
Do you
grow
see-
something. It has to grow out of a seed.
That's what I was seeing in my head.
Do you see that? Those
Banana
are seeds.
seeds.
Banana
Yes,
seeds.
they
You
exist.
throw those out in the
but
yard,
they
you're growing
are
banana trees,
harvested
bro.
before the seeds grow within them.
No, they're not. You can't do that. What are you going to inseminate?
How do we
banana?
get seedless grapes then? Okay? How do we get seedless
because they're
grapes?
not technically.
I mean,
impossible.
according to Alyssa, those are in this
they
year,
are in
so
this
that's
year.
fine.
Yeah.
All right, I don't have
You
the
heard
energy.
it here. No more
My
bananas.
blood pressure
You know
is
what?
too high. I can't do this.
You know what? If they made seedless grapes, someone could probably make a seedless banana. Maybe Mike only ate seedless bananas as a
And
kid.
to answer your question, Dalton, blueberries.
Blueberry. I was thinking blueberries. Yeah.
They don't have seeds?
Not big enough for me to crunch on, so I count it.
Whatever. You're all wrong.
Okay.
Andrew, you go. Ins and outs. Make it better than fucking Alyssa.
Oh, I stand by my berry.
While we're in this area of food, out oat milk, cashew milk, almond milk.
Nope.
In meat-based milks. I want milk made with meat or it's like snack food, like a fruit roll-up milk.
What?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Like somebody squeezes a
why did
beaver
we-
and then you get milk or something.
Why?
Yeah, it's like, why did we start with nuts and grains? We should have led with like Dorito
Yeah,
milk.
beef
You know what I
milk.
mean?
I was with you until you said the end. I just thought you meant like going back to normal milks because stupid places like Starbucks charge you an extra 75 cents just to have almond milk. And I'm like, you know what? Don't hate milk enough to pay 75 cents. I'll just do the
Fair.
regular milk.
You'll fart.
Yeah.
That's
You'll
true.
just fart the afternoon away. Save that
I'm
75
fine
I
with
just
cents.
it.
want to see new milks this year. Different, innovative milks.
I can't follow that trend because I've already shared with all of you that I am going dairy-free for 2024 and continuing on with that for the foreseeable future. So I need my cashew milk and my
He
almond
needs that milk.
And
Fruit
not-
roll-up milk has no
Don't
dairy.
take that milk
so you're
away from
welcome.
him.
But instead, lots of fruit that don't have seeds in it. Actually, I'm back around. I'm pro Andrew.
She's coming back around. To
Full circle. Full circle.
All right, here's an in and out
Jesus
for you.
H. Christ. Give it to me, Mike. What you got?
Out? You know what's out this year? 2024? A distant relationship with my dad. And
Even more distant.
yeah,
relationship
no,
with my
I'm just
dad.
kidding.
No relationship.
No, okay, for real. Out this year is me time, decompressing time. We don't need quite as much of it this year, right? We have so much of that already in our lives. We're constantly by ourselves, on our phones, right? We are always disassociating through some means and just popping over to your friend's house, Kramer style, and I don't know, just hanging out with them all night till like 4 a.m. And then you have a sleepover. But then you can't go to sleep, right? Because you're too giddy about each other's energy. You're bouncing off the wall, so you go next door to the 7-Eleven and get Doritos and lottery tickets.
This is a very
and then you talk
specific
about your
hint.
dreams. And then you wake up.
This is exactly the thing we've done
Yes!
several times.
And then you wake up.
You want more of that.
And you go to McDonald's. And you get McDonald's breakfast because you're hungry and you finally need to sleep. And then you fall asleep in
is
your
college.
best friend's arms.
No,
You're describing
he's
college.
literally describing
I
college.
miss college, okay? I miss it.
We're
So,
at.
out adulthood in college part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You know what?
We're gonna do it.
I'm actually for this. Mike and I have become uber hermits since COVID. So
And
the general
also, she's
sense,
been learning
A lot of people
German,
have.
so that's why she got that. Uber hermit.
Ubermensch.
Uber hermit.
the uber hermit.
Go
That
ahead.
wasn't even a good German accent. No, but for real, that's kind of something in a real sense of one of my New Year's resolutions. I definitely want to be more social. Stop doom scrolling. Stop doing all these things like and isolating myself. So I'm for it.
Nice. I do
Friendship.
agree with myself. I did say a good thing.
And also normalize
very wise.
normalize doing normal things with friends. Like if my friend's like, "Hey, I'm going to go grocery shopping. Do you want to come with?" And I'm like, "You know what? I also need groceries. Let's just
Exactly.
do
If
it."
my
Now I've
friend
got
has
a
to go to the
grocery
DMV,
partner.
I'm at the DMV.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to catch a quick funeral. I'm at that funeral with you holding your hand.
We have busy lives. Let's just do those mundane tasks together. It makes
Hell
them
yeah.
better.
Yep, agreed.
We're all in 3 separate states and 3 separate time zones, but I will pop up unexpectedly.
Do it.
You just wait.
FaceTime me
I
when you
will
have to
not
go
go
to
to
the
the DMV.
dermatologist. I'll be there.
I don't go to one of them.
All right. Out.
Dear God.
Not.
Hey, maybe Dalton has one, motherfucker.
Oh, that's true.
I have one.
I got
I
excited.
have one.
Yeah, we can go 1-1-1.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull back the funnies for just a second. I'm gonna get a
Okay.
little serious just for a
Ooh.
moment.
Okay.
Out overthinking our content, in trusting our creativity.
Love
Ooh.
it.
I love it.
I love it. I love it.
Have we
So-
been overthinking?
Trusting our.
I don't feel like we've
trusting
been
our gut.
overthinking. I feel like very
think-
minimal
I-
thinking goes into our content.
I think we get in these loops of thinking of what should go out, when should it go out,
Like the
how should it
schedule,
look,
how
what's
should
the
it look?
schedule, and then it comes to a grinding halt.
Yeah.
And I think we just need to give in to just like we're creating this magic to share.
Yeah.
Chaotic.
It's
yeah.
chaotic. It's like embrace.
A little vulnerable peek behind the curtain. Like Dalton and I are usually the
Absolutely.
main
Yeah.
ones. Dalton normally taking care of the Instagram. I'm taking care of the TikTok. And if you don't follow our TikTok, I don't blame you. I'm not doing it a lot because as Dalton just said, I do overthink myself. I worry about like, oh, is it going to be perfect? I am a perfectionist and I worry. And then that, just ends up me making nothing. And something
Yep.
would have been better
I
than
totally get
nothing.
that.
And that segues perfectly into your next in and out, which is
Yes. Out. Not facing your fears.
Ooh.
In Night lights.
I didn't know what your next internet was. That worked out pretty well.
I wasn't sure.
So what I'm gathering is you're afraid of the dark,
Yep.
What?
but nightlights are okay.
And she's over it.
Because you know
shouldn't be
why?
scared.
It's helping me slowly
Right.
face my fears.
It's true.
'Kay.
Also, I have a tendency to make spooky noises at night. I don't even mean to do it
I
sometimes.
swear to God, Micah started talking to himself in his sleep. It's weird.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's just at night.
I make spooky noises all day. That's called gastrointestinal distress, and it's a medical condition. Okay.
Well, that's better than what Laura laughs in her sleep, which
What?
Oh,
is funny and kind of cute,
That's
but it's also creepy.
terrifying.
sometimes.
Alyssa has done that too. See, this is like we married like actual kind of happy people. Like,
Yeah.
Alyssa will kind of wake up and she'll like smile because a floorboard creaked and I'm walking into the room. Whereas I would have grabbed every weapon around me. And I would have woken up in a night terror, which I actually did on
Yeah.
a very relaxing Christmas vacation. I
Yeah.
woke up and thought I was dying and went, and then I just
Probably didn't
woke
know where you
Alyssa-
were.
Yeah, I know. I had no idea. It was just completely dark.
Because there's no
Yeah.
night light.
Yeah, there was no
Because
nightlight.
darkness is out. Yeah.
Yeah, darkness is out. Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
this is probably cut.
Alyssa,
Just silly
become
fun
the
times.
darkness. Embrace it. Become the shadow.
That's
Use it
true.
to your advantage. You scare Mike. You scare other people. Take the
Yeah.
power back, girl.
Yeah.
That's what's
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
scare yourself.
You
And
are.
you know what?
You're the night.
out. I'll say it. Goblin mode, beast mode, all the modes that all these young people are doing.
All right.
No more
Okay.
modes.
Okay.
In rootin' and tootin'. How long has it been
Hell
since we
yeah.
as a society collectively rooted and tooted?
I love it. I love
We
this.
need to reclaim that in our culture.
What?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
tootin', but I will admit, I could do more rootin'.
Yep.
Yeah.
Root and
We need to
tootin'.
start talking like old prospectors again. because
Right.
That was a fun time, I'm sure.
Remember
Was
during
it?
college, whenever I needed to make a phone call, I would say, all right, I got to get Joe on the horn real quick. And Dalton
Yeah.
got so pissed at it because I was intentionally using old people phrases around him. And he hated that I said it so much. And then I just said
Talk
it more.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick of new phrases. Let's go back to the old
Absolutely.
phrases.
Yeah.
We're going to have a bake sale and a fucking wingding.
Yeah, with some greasers. and
Absolutely. And we're going to beat up the
Do a
preppies.
ball jar canning contest.
At a sock hop.
Yeah, we're going to have a phosphate and an egg soda or whatever the fuck they ate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That segues perfectly into my next out, which is out driving well. And get there faster. Okay?
No.
Yeah.
Any cost.
We're all like paying attention to how we drive so much and we're being polite and we're letting people, oh, no, go ahead and make that turn. No, just get there faster.
We
No
live in
regard
LA.
for the
No one
law.
is driving in that way.
You're right. Okay, fine. But for the rest of the world, you
Join
know,
us.
you're playing it safe. You need to get there fast and loose. Disregard the law.
Yeah.
Blow through that stop sign. Blow through that red light.
Follow the LA rule, which is the light turn red, two people go left anyway.
Absolutely.
Dude, I miss that.
I-
I miss the
Same.
shit out of that. People don't turn when
Same.
it's green here.
It's cool.
Ugh.
All right.
Dalton.
Out gender reveal parties.
Yeah.
Yes.
And keep it to yourself. No one cares.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a good
It's
point.
your kid. It's your kid. It's not our kid.
People are just trying to get a second baby shower out of it.
True.
I already gave you stuff during the baby shower.
Wow, I didn't even think
we're
about that. Do you
solid.
give gifts at a gender reveal?
Some people do.
I mean, some people do.
Yeah.
My gender reveal will be when I lift my kid up, genitals out like Simba, and I just show the world.
Yeah.
That's what it
That's
is.
what
Oh,
it is.
just
Out gender reveals in
Right.
Simba on
Lion
Pride
King
Rock
it.
showing the community.
Absolutely.
Lion
Exactly.
King
Yes.
it. Lion King it. 100%.
All right, I got one. This is gonna blow your mind.
Oh,
Out
it is.
dude.
serial killers. We've had enough.
You know what?
We've had
Okay.
enough.
All
I
right.
think finally.
Yeah. All right.
In guard animals to protect against serial killers, and I'm not talking about dogs. Dogs are too obvious. Serial killers bring treats. They know all the tricks, right? I'm talking, we need to embrace predators as a species, and everyone should have like an attack tiger or lion that's loyal to their house. Attack gorilla
Tiger
would be
pit.
great.
That is pretty fucking cool. I'll say why.
I'm not mad at that. I'm
Why
not.
has no one done that?
I'll be
You know what I
bummed
mean?
that there's less serial killer like documentaries and stuff, but I will be excited because I will have a liger as a pet, which is
Also,
pretty
more
fucking dope.
animal mauling videos. Those will be everywhere.
That's
We
true.
should have a
Yeah.
crocodile moat, like a moat, babe.
Okay, if you guys had to
that'd
pick
be
one
cool.
guard animal to guard your house, what would you pick?
Another serial killer,
Oh, that's pretty good.
but one who likes me,
Wow.
so he won't kill me.
Dude,
Like a
you picked
Dexter or a
human as your
you
animal.
situation.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a Dexter.
I would be choosing a hippopotamus. He can live in my pool.
They're deadly.
That's-
I
Yeah.
love it.
That's
They are
not a
They
bad
are
deadly.
idea.
very deadly.
Very efficient,
dude.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What would I have? I maybe a Gila monster or something.
Ooh.
Their spit is
Oh,
toxic.
so they spit, don't they?
Well, they bite you. They don't spit at you. They bite you, and they have so much bacteria in their saliva that it is toxic
yeah.
and it will kill you. It's not venomous. It's just really fucking dirty in their mouth. Plus, I have a big fucking lizard just chilling with me. I will like smoke blunts and shit and
Yeah,
watch
but what
TV.
if it spits on you?
It won't. If it just spits on you, it's fine. If it bites me and the spit goes in my blood, yeah, then I might have to have a limb removed or something. But I'll try to like tame it as a baby.
Yeah, these will be
Try not to
tamed
get
for
bit.
us. Yeah, there are guard dogs
Yeah.
or animals.
Okay. The next one. And this is just something off the top of my head, not relating to anything or anyone, just something I just see. Out, sleeveless tees,
Wow.
And
Okay.
in-
Shots fired.
loving our friends openly.
You know what?
You know
Were
what?
the sleeveless tees holding you back from the...
I think they were. I think they were for just some people. I can't even think of a person off the top of my head. But you know what? There's probably someone out there
Oh my god, it took me
stuck to that dress style and should tell their friends they love them more. And that's all.
Who are you talking
Dalton
about?
has
Alyssa?
sleeves
No.
on right
Okay.
now.
Okay. You know what?
the record.
I have one more. I have one more, and I think this is going to wrap things
No,
up very, very nicely. Out. Loving and appreciating the friendship that you have cultivated with individuals over the last decade. In telling them that they are utter disappointments to you.
There's no change.
How does
This is 2023 on repeat.
There really is no change for you, dude. There's no change in that.
His point is everyone should follow suit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I can see it.
Wow.
Okay, fine. Last one. Out. This intro topic in episode 45.
Oh, that makes up for that terrible joke in the beginning. That's great. On to the show. On to the show.
Last time on Dungeon Radio Hour.
Because obviously somebody has now overtaken the Mad Mage. I don't want to confront them.
This large board towards the side of the room that has your picture, Alyssa's picture, and Andrew's picture. And it is showing the location of all three of you.
So she gave us these amulets to put a track on us.
The image of a gnome start to come into view. The magic that flows through all of you is connected by strands and threads of arcane power known as the weave. There are special kind of mages that can manipulate the weave, smash the mirror, and set me free. As the pieces of mirror fall to the ground, you see this gnome wizard materialize behind you in all of his glory, now free from his reflective prison. But just as quickly as he appeared, he immediately begins to age rapidly. His skin begins to dry and to crack. His hair becomes long and white.
Alyssa,
His
get your lotion
face
out. He needs
grows
to moisturize.
gaunt
I got lotion.
as he slowly begins to crumble and fall into a heap of ash on the floor. The last thing you hear, thank you.
I don't know how to
Such
feel
a
about
good
that.
dwarf, and I'm so sad for those few minutes. Was he a dwarf, Dalton?
No, he's a gnome.
He was a gnome. He
But
was a
you
gnome.
might call him a dwarf.
I love that guy that we knew for a second, and now he's dead.
I know. It was nice to see him age. It's like you see someone's whole life, you see what they become. It was kind of beautiful.
I
but now
guess
he's
there
Ash.
was some catharsis in that, but
I don't like that. It's like someone taking someone off of life support, even if they asked you to. It's like an assistive suicide. I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know. He basically became jerky before our eyes.
God.
I sift through the rubble of his body.
Oh my god!
Do I find? I want to, yeah, I want to investigate the ashes and let's look for any part of him or his person that might still
Let's
remain.
just see if he had any material belongings that are worth anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
so-
fresh ash right there.
Warm.
Both of you give me an investigation check, Andrew and Mike. And then while they're doing that, Alyssa, give me an intelligence check, please.
I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate. I want my dice to roll for me.
I know.
I know.
I got a 16 though.
I need my pluses to auto add.
I got like a 21.
My intelligence is 14.
Okay, cool. So Andrew and Mike, you both sift through the ashes, expecting to find some kind of remnants from the gnome wizard who you were able to free, and unfortunately, all you find is ash. Alyssa, as you are watching Mike and Andrew kind of shift through this pile of ash on the ground, you're thinking about the words that the gnome wizard said to you, specifically about these powerful mages that have connections to the weave. And you remember a passage that you read from the Mad Mage's book that you took from the library. And as you go
I pull it out. I pull it
into
out.
your book,
Yeah.
you pull it out and you begin to flip through it, and you pass the stuff about the souls, and you pass the stuff about the rubies, and you pass his list of spells, and you find the page that you're looking for with what you remember just kind of glancing over, but now with the gnome's words, it makes sense.
Guys, I remember he said something. Remember how he said something about how he was different? We asked if he was like a mage, but he said how he was different, and that's what the Mad Mage wanted out of him. He was a conduit. Here, right here. I remember reading this in the book from the library. It said conduits are unlike other mages. A conduit's power doesn't come from the gods or ancient beings. Like there's no pacts or deals. Like he doesn't get the power like how I do from Razzles. There's no like power from nature or their own blood. It says think of them instead as manifestations or extensions of the weave itself. Like they're basically magic themselves. Conduits possess the unique ability to manipulate the strands of the weave to create magic that even the ancient sages of the land could only dream of. But as rare as this magic is, even more rare are the individuals who call it their own.
Well, I want to be a conduit. That sounds awesome. Are we not
I know,
conduits?
It does sound pretty cool to be a conduit. You know
You
what
think I'm a conduit? I pull out my bees. I summon my bees by waving my finger, and I go, "Zzz," and that's how I summon them now. It happened between episodes that I started that.
I like
and
that.
I want to just like wave my hand and like just kind of look at the bees and like just play with them.
But see, like it said, like some people get it from nature. I feel like your magic comes from nature. That's how you can speak to the bees. And I get mine from a completely different person. I get it from
That sounds
Razzles.
cool.
She herself is magic, but I'm not magic. These people are magic, or at least a piece.
Wait, you said that Razzles was stuck somewhere like Dalton. If Razzles is a conduit, does that mean Dalton's a conduit?
Alyssa, as Andrew says, if Razzles is a conduit, you think that means Dalton is a conduit. You remember one of the very first flashbacks that you had after entering this world.
Bring the conduit to me.
We could play the audio from there.
No, I'm gonna use my bad version.
No, I like
of it.
that. Yeah, no, I actually like that, but that's way funnier. So wait, who said that? Was that in the caves?
Nesnar. I remember.
Nesnar, yeah.
I remember seeing a vision. Razzles gave me a vision of Dalton's when we were first taken. He called Dalton a conduit. He said the word conduit.
I thought that was like a slur or something. And I got angry.
Yeah.
So Dalton is a conduit, which sounds like, I don't know, an electrical thing.
Which is bad. He could be trapped in his own mirror.
You think Dalton's trapped in a mirror?
I don't know.
This gnome was trapped in a mirror. You know what? I'm gonna take bees. I summon them. Collect some ash in your little feet and pocket it, because we're gonna
However
test this
bees
ash
collect
later.
things.
I'm gonna use this ash. Pocket ash.
You watch as the bees kind of swirl around Andrew's hand as he's talking to them, and on command fly down to the ash. And much like they would do with the pollen from a flower, they cover their little furry, hairy bodies
adorable.
with the ash of the fallen gnome mage, who you now know was a conduit,
That's adorable.
and fly back to Andrew.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I don't know what I could possibly do with this ash, but maybe we can test it later, or we can talk to the gnome again.
Good instinct, though, because if you weren't going to grab some ash, I was going to grab some ash.
There's plenty of ash left, dude. You can grab some ash.
But I don't want it to be like a thing like, oh, well, I'm doing what Andrew's doing, you know.
Dude,
you know.
you got pockets. You got a hole. You got like an ash hole that you could fill.
I do have an ash hole.
You got a big ash hole in the back. It's like it's kind of torn. Is there blood on that?
There's a little bit. It's a little
torn, but I think it can hold some ash.
No, it's pretty worn out. It has been used a lot. So
let me stick my finger in your ash hole and check
Stop talking about holes. And we need to find Dalton, okay? Let's move on. Didn't you think there was like a whole second floor up above us?
There is. There's stairs right outside. I wanted to go up there, but you were like, no, let's finish what's going on down here first.
I just wanted to see the mirror. I thought you said it might
the
be a
mirror was
portal.
cool. We met a guy, and now he's dead.
We killed him. But he wanted
Please
us
don't
to. He
remind
thanked
me.
us, so we did good.
I think we did something good.
I'm throwing this in the back of my brain to talk to a therapist about if and when we get out of
There's
here.
a lot in the back of the brain, babe.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything, but your head is like leaning back a lot. The back of your head looks fat. So
Been storing thoughts in the
a lot
back of
of
your
shit.
brain?
Got that fat brain.
Damn.
All right, let's go upstairs and finish this up real quick because I don't know. I'm bored. It feels like we've been here forever. You know what I mean? And I need to be stimulated.
Yeah.
Somebody has an iPad that I could play with for a little
I
bit.
got the finger in your ash hole. I can stimulate you, dude.
Okay.
Nope. I grab both their fingers and pull as we go.
All right.
And with that, Alyssa leads the boys out of this room and up the stairs to the next level. As you come up to the stairs on this next level, there are two doors, both to the left and to the right. Everybody give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Critical fail on my end.
Ooh, 23.
Wait, critical fail?
23.
I got a 1.
His eyeballs fell out of his fucking head.
18. And they just pop.
Cool.
That's what happens on a
As you all walk up the stairs, Andrew, you don't hear anything. You're too preoccupied with your bees and the ash that they have collected for you, and they're all kind of just chilling in the jar. But Alyssa and Mike, you hear a very loud crashing sound, and Mike, in addition to that crashing sound, you hear what sounds to be the very familiar cry of a mage that all of you know very well.
Jeff.
Did you just hear that?
I heard it. It sounds like Jeff.
Jeff?
It's louder now.
I don't want to run into Jeff right now.
No, oh my god. No. He went after Annora. Maybe he's hurt.
It's okay to cry.
Do you think he's hurt?
You're not
Oh my god, no, I rush forward. I go.
No. Let's
We don't need to listen.
guys. Let's just listen to the crying.
I'm not
for
going to let
a
somebody
couple
else
minutes
die.
longer,
No, let's
and
go.
then by context, just a minute longer. The crying. So
I'm gonna die alone. This is it. I'm gonna die alone.
it doesn't seem dire. It doesn't seem dire. It seems like
The
he's
three
fine
of you
around.
walk up to the door that the sound is coming from. Everybody give me a stealth check.
Another 1.
Oh my god.
I got a 4. You said with advantage, Dalton.
No.
I didn't say with
All
advantage.
right, with
12.
advantage. It's,
You know what? These bees are too loud. That's why I got 2 1s.
No, I got
Yeah.
a 4.
Okay, so you all slowly sneak up to the door that you can hear these sounds coming from, and as you get closer to the door, the sounds are getting louder and louder, and you can all but confirm that it is Jeff on the other side of this door. But Andrew and Mike, as you lean in to really listen to what's happening, both of you kind of fall into the door, and your combined weight takes it off its hinges, and both of you fall into the room. And as you do, Jeff lets out a loud,
Muskrats! Huh? Oh my
Jeff!
god!
Jeff,
You're not muskrats! You're
Jeff,
alive.
Mike?
what are you doing
Andrew?
here, dude?
Alyssa?
It's all 3 of us, dude.
Oh man, I named you all. Hello. Hi, Jeff. Dalton, is Jeff, like, is he chained up? Is he...
So as the three of you enter into the room, Mike and Andrew, you have fallen in through the doorway. Alyssa, you just kind of step over them as you come into this new area. And it is very much a bedroom. There is a bed, there is a wardrobe, there's a small desk over in the corner, but it's very bare bones. Like there's nothing elaborate, there's nothing comfortable here. It just looks like a place that someone is put to just keep them there. It's like one step up from a jail cell.
Oh my God.
And you find Jeff over in the corner. He's kind of crouched down. His face is dirty, but it's streaked from where you can see tears have fallen on his face. Aww. His glasses are cracked and they're half off, skewed on his ears. His robe is tattered and torn. There are bruises and cuts. He looks like he's been through literal hell.
Jeff, you look like shit, dude.
Thank you. I've definitely had better days, but God, I'm glad to see you guys. I didn't think anyone was coming. You guys must have, I don't know, knew I was in trouble because we're such good friends and you came to save me specifically.
I don't know if that's it.
I don't know. I'm just really emotional right now. We just saw somebody die, and just knowing that you're okay just makes me so happy. Can I give you a hug?
Don't hug him. He's gross and dirty. He's covered in dirt.
Hold on. I'm putting a pillow in front of myself, not because of any. I just have never hugged a girl, so.
Jeff,
all right, we're gonna high five now.
I've done this move before. It's weird what you're doing. Everybody knows.
We'll do a group hug.
All right.
Gosh. Well, guys, I mean, how'd you get in? How are we gonna break out of here? Did you come across Annora yet?
Annora? No, is she here?
I don't know if she's here, but she's the one who freaking brought me here.
Yeah, what happened?
My
Okay.
own aunt.
No, okay, I'm just gonna be upfront with you, Jeff. I'm sorry about the invasion of privacy.
We are sorry about
We
that.
found ourselves in your shop. I think Nesnar put us there, and so we were looking for clues of how to get here, and we found a secret entrance behind Annora's mirror. We saw that you had been writing about it, that you heard them fighting, Annora and Nesnar.
You found my stack of magazines. The fighting. Oh my God! Yeah,
we did see the magazines though, and we saw your booger wall. And
those were not boogers.
Oh, Jeff.
Same texture.
No, Jeff. No, Jeff. See a urologist or whatever your world's version of that is, Jeff. Okay. Anyway, we saw all of it. We saw it, and now we're here to rescue you, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you haven't come across Annora yet, listen, she's absolutely unhinged. I mean, I always knew that my aunt was a talented witch in some way. She sort of stopped dabbling in magic so much once she opened the shop, but dude, she's sharper than ever. She was blasting fireballs and sparkle attacks and other spells. And
Is that the official term?
listen,
Sparkle attacks.
that's what she calls it. It's her own spell. It's like, what's that one in Half-Blood Prince where the Snape invents, it's like a...
Sectum Serpa.
Sectum Sempra, yeah, it's like her Sectum Sparkle, whatever I said. And that one hurts a lot. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot.
I've just gone through this traumatic experience. No, just breathe. Like everything's okay.
All these purple portals, I think she's responsible. I mean, I kind of know she's responsible, and that's what started this whole thing. I confronted her, and she attacked me, and she's just more powerful than I even knew.
Did she kill Nesnar?
Is Nesnar dead?
Yeah, his skeleton is in his house and has no flesh on it.
No, but we found him. Someone used his scepter on him. He looked to be poisoned.
He's really dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't think it would be Annora. I'm pretty sure they were in cahoots and/or having sex, but I don't know. I mean, it's possible she double-crossed him. I wasn't exactly privy to their workings. I just know that there was some shady stuff going on, and I'm sorry I don't have more information.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm interviewing you. How long have you been stuck here?
Listen, it's a dark room. We're underground. Not a lot of sunlight.
That's true.
Couple weeks, maybe. Couple days.
I'm so sorry, Jeff.
As Dalton nods, couple weeks. And yeah, it's terrible. And I gotta be honest, if you guys haven't come across Annora yet, I think maybe we need to kill her. I'm sorry, but I've had a lot of time to think, and I've been planning, if I ever can get out of here, I'm going to stop her. And that may involve killing her. I didn't say that. It's, this is not admissible in court.
No, it makes sense, Jeff. Of course, after what she did to you. But I'm sorry, but look at yourself. You're in no shape to fight.
You're not, man. You smell like shit.
pretty-
You look like shit. You have no weapons.
I mean, have you looked at your body? You weren't strong before either. I wouldn't have ever
your
trusted
clothes
you
are
to-
bad. Your breath is bad. Your teeth look fucked.
Thank you. Wow. We don't have that word here, so that must be a compliment. Well, either way, you guys got here, and now the door's open. Let's get the F out of here.
Hey, wait a second, real quick, Jeff.
Wait, there's no fucked here, but you do know how to say the F.
We say F. I've always wondered where that originated.
You've said fuck several times.
Yeah, okay. I say fuck. I don't want to get in trouble with my aunt. She doesn't let me cuss.
I get it. You got to keep that under wraps. Listen, dude, I just want to be absolutely sure. How did you find out Annora was doing this?
Listen, I found some writings. I heard some whispers. I mean, I heard her talking to Nesnar several times. I mean, I sort of have something to admit to you guys that I've known about for a while, but wasn't quite sure how to say. Those necklaces she gave you when you first came in the shop, those were sort of tracking devices. I knew it at the time, but I didn't know why she was doing it.
Why didn't you say anything?
Pretty uncool, Jeff,
I thought maybe
dude.
if you guys ditched me, that I'd be able to find where you were and I'd go hang out with you.
What?
Aw.
It never came up.
Hey, when you location share, you need consent, okay?
What's consent?
There was no consent involved.
Oh, God.
Jeff.
Oh, God, Jeff.
Jeff, you just confirmed a lot of things for a lot of people.
Jeff, it means permission. You need permission.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
From
for
us.
Sure. Important. Okay,
Yeah.
fair. But it wasn't me, it was her. And I was like, she was my boss and my landlord.
And family.
And right. Well, you know what? On this day, I officially secede from the Annora family. And
You can't just say that out loud.
I
and it happens.
secede. I have 3 witnesses, which according to Faerunian law is all you need. 3 witnesses, and you can secede from your own family.
He declares bankruptcy.
As Jeff says that he does secede from Aunt Annora, you all feel like this tense, just like magical pop happen in the air.
Well, goddamn, he did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's the pop.
Okay.
I was waiting for that. It's official. I am hereby no longer Jeff E. Norrington Jefferton, and I am only Jeff E. Jefferton.
I really want to talk about last names in this world.
I don't like that.
Really?
It confuses me. Okay, Jeff, let's go. We got to get the fuck out of here before your aunt goes absolute fucking ape shit on everybody.
Wait, Jeff. Okay, I'm sorry. Before we move forward, though, you know we've been looking for our friend Dalton, and we're learning now that he must be stashed away somewhere here. Have you seen him?
No, I had definitely heard her mentioning a room for the prisoners.
She might have called him a conduit, maybe?
Oh, yeah, conduits. Yeah, we all know conduits, right?
No, Jeff, we don't. We're not from this world. I don't know.
So they have special magical powers. They're specially connected to the weave. Wait, are you saying your friend Dalton is a conduit?
We're not
That's
sure
so
yet.
Cool.
We're not sure yet. We just wonder if that's why they took him. That's all.
Well, that's kind of why she's been taking a lot of people from a lot of worlds. If she's got Dalton, and that's who you're looking for, let's go kill her and find your friend and stop this whole thing.
Okay, yeah. You're gonna come with us?
I mean, can I? Is this an invitation to hang out?
Oh, actually, okay. I'm sorry. No,
It's
group
not-
group
not
huddle. Hold on,
officially,
Jeff.
no.
Stay over there. All right,
Okay,
guys.
yeah.
Guys.
All right.
Okay, I
man.
do feel like
Absolutely fucking
I feel like
not.
the more hands, the better. But at the same time, I don't want him to kill his own aunt.
I do want him to kill his aunt, and if he could kill his aunt and himself in all one blow,
If we take
that
him,
would be great for me.
Are we agreeing that we're going to murder Annora?
we need to at least take her down, make her stop.
With
Listen.
murder?
I know.
By any means necessary, but it doesn't have to be murder. But Andrew does look hungry, and he has a new
I
favorite
am
food.
ready. I'm already holding so many, just all the weapons I have.
I don't know, guys. I already feel guilty about Mirror Guy, and he even asked for it. I don't know if I can take that again. So I think we need to stop her for sure. But I think killing should be a last resort.
If Annora is going to, I don't know, break apart reality, and
She's dangerous.
yes, She needs to be stopped, and I don't think killing is out of the question.
I mean,
here.
guys, she was watching us. She brought us here. I mean, hasn't she done enough to earn our killing? I mean, we've killed a lot of people here, usually monsters and people who attack us, but we could get the drop on her and end this forever, and maybe that's the bloodlust talking.
Oh my
But
God.
I don't want a chance that she'll come back.
I look around and see if there's any like bones on the ground, like any dead things, Dalton, because this is kind of a prison.
I've been eating, there's chicken bones right over there. She gave me a bunch of chicken.
Okay, chicken
in the
bones,
trash
chicken
can.
bones. Andrew, chew on this chicken bone, okay? Chew on
Wait,
this
what?
chicken bone. Andrew,
All right.
chew on the bone.
Oh. These are actually
that sound-
so good when you develop a taste for flesh. You guys want some bone? I have
No.
got a new taste. Bones now.
I'll have like half a bone. I'm trying to watch my figure, but
Toss you a bone.
yeah, I catch it in my mouth. Now, do I catch it in my mouth and not choke?
Jeff's just watching all of this. Like,
Give me a constitution check, Mike, and let's find out.
All right.
Hey, not bad.
Hey. 16.
You do. You catch it in your mouth and you do not choke on the bone.
I suck it and it goes in and out of my mouth like a push pop.
did you guys come to a conclusion about my aunt, or you're eating my chicken bones?
Yeah, sorry, dude. We were really hungry, and you got bones lying around.
Yeah, we're gonna kill your aunt or whatever. We agree. Well, if it comes to that,
We're gonna do it dead or alive, and preferably dead. But if we can do it alive, we might do that. It depends on how we feel in the moment, right?
Come on, guys.
Alyssa's nodding as I say this. It depends on how we
No,
feel
I'm
in the
not.
moment.
I mean, I'll say this: if we don't subdue her in the correct enough way, and she's able to get out, she's so powerful. She could blast us. I mean, she was holding back because I'm family, but. Honestly, you guys, and I hate to use this term, you three are kind of expendable.
Wow.
No offense.
No, offense taken.
Jeff, I have bees. I think I may be a conduit, buddy.
You know what, Jeff? Honestly, just my morals. I don't feel good about you going up against your aunt. No offense, but like you just said, she held back on you. I feel like you would hold back on her deep down. Deep down, you know it. You can always come and help us afterwards because there might be a Mad Mage as well to fight. I don't know. She could be the Mad Mage. She could be in cahoots with the Mad Mage. I don't know. I know you said that we're expendable, but we've actually been pretty
Which hurt.
formidable as well.
To us, we're not expendable.
We're not expendable.
Like, in my opinion, no.
No, I agree with Andrew. If I think about who's the most important person in the world, sometimes I think about that, and I think, honestly, me. So I don't think we're expendable at all. But
Okay,
real
how about
quick,
this? There's a lot of other creatures. You know what? Speaking of other creatures, there are a lot of other creatures in this tower. I mean, she was having a bunch of things build a statue when I was being dragged through here. I won't go with you, but I will stand guard. Not necessarily right outside the room, but maybe I can come up with some sort of sound signal if someone's coming, like, "Hey, someone's coming!" or something. So I'm just spitballing, but we can workshop it.
Very brave of you, Jeff. Very brave.
I like it, Jeff.
That's fine. As long as you're not in the room with us talking, we're good with that.
Maybe we'll also come up with code names so we can whisper to each other and nobody else knows who we're talking about.
You'll be Andrew. I'll be Jeff.
And Andrew will be Panama Jack.
Jeff is Alyssa.
Panama Jack, the kangaroo.
And your
I'm thinking of Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo Jack was
Panama
the kangaroo,
Jack is
not
definitely
Panama.
from something, but I don't know what it is.
Wait, what's Alyssa?
I'm Jeff and Jeff is Alyssa.
Oh, okay.
Alyssa is Naughty Dumpling, and Jeff is a piece of smelly shit or something. I don't know, something like that. I'm just kind of bouncing ideas off. He could be smelly piece of
No,
shit.
I like it.
or-
I kind of like that. It's ironic. And true.
I don't know if it is, Jeff. Your pants are brown, and they don't look like they started that way.
Let's put our hands in the middle. Is it cool if I touch Alyssa's hand? Not because of any. I just have never touched
No,
a
you
girl's
touch
hand.
Andrew's hand.
It's not out of. I don't want to be.
No,
with her.
actually, in our culture, you cannot touch a married woman's hand.
You can't.
so sorry.
Oh, F. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you need some C for that.
I'll touch Alyssa's hand, and
Yeah.
you can kind of touch my hand, and her hand
Okay.
will be under mine.
Yeah.
And whatever that information you
It's
do
a-
with that, what
Alright.
you
It's a
will.
hand sandwich.
God, Jeff, your hands are so clammy. We want to say we all say a phrase on three, but we don't talk about what phrase it is. We all come up with our own.
We'll feel it.
1, 2, 3. Project Banana Boat.
I
Let's
once
go,
was
Tigers.
banned from Spencer's Gifts.
Raspberries.
Okay.
We nailed it.
Fucking Panama
break.
Jack, let's go.
Commercial break right there.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Good morrow, Waterdeep. It's me, your formerly beloved, currently disgraced mayor, Pierre-Jeron Paladinson. If you voted for Lancelot Grimmador in the previous election, go f*** yourself. And also, I'd like to ask for your support in this year's mayoral race. Listen up, friends. Let me dumb things down to your level and explain something very, very slowly and dumbly. The previous election simply was not fair to me. My hair was doing a weird, swoopy thing that day, and I didn't have my usual cinnamon toast crunch chowder for breakfast, which threw me off. And also, I lost the race and I did not like that. Therefore, I am officially announcing my bid for re-election. I know I can't technically run again, legally speaking, but since I am not currently mayor, I don't have to follow any laws ever. Come on, Waterdeep, think about it. It's me, your old friend, your old pal, Pierre-Jeron. I know I burned a small city down out of anger. I know I punched several of my own supporters in the face, citing their lack of social media posting as the reason for my loss. I know I embezzled 98% of my campaign funds in the Castle Vander child slave mining operation. I know I hired assassins to kill my political rival, your current mayor, Lancelot Grimmador, who survived the attack, thank God. Hopefully he'll walk again. I know I was on Epstein's list. But that's all behind us now, if you're willing to forget. And as soon as I get out of prison, I expect each and every one of you to vote for my chiseled yet familiar jawline. Come on, Waterdeep. Quit being a bunch of p***s and vote me back. Do it! Vote me back right now! Do it, you filthy peasants! You shouldn't even have the right to vote! You don't even know what's best for yourselves, you moronic pieces of inbred shit! I shouldn't even have to send this out, let alone pay for it with your tax money. You should be begging me to return as your mayor, you f***ing idiots! And also, I'll lower carbon emissions. So see you at the polls, Waterdeep, but only if you're voting for me.
Paid for by the party to re-elect Pierre-Jeron Paladinson.
Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
So the three of you walk out of this room, leaving Jeff to stand guard, to stay there, whatever it is that Jeff does when he's alone that none of us want to think about.
He basically makes sure the door doesn't close. He's like kind of standing just outside his own doorway so that he doesn't accidentally get locked in.
Yeah, 100%. I imagine like Jeff's even like pulled the door like it's not closed, but he's pulled it towards the frame and he's just like peeking out of the crack, watching Mike, Andrew, and Alyssa walk back into the hallway.
He's humming the Mission Impossible, just...
And as you three walk back into the hallway, you all start to hear a very rhythmic beeping. And as you come into the hallway, it gets a little quicker.
The beeping from my pendant?
Yep. Alyssa, you look down at your pendant and you see that it has started to beep more rapidly than what it was before. And as you approach the other side of the hallway and get closer to the door on the opposite side of the hallway, it begins to get faster and faster.
All right, guys. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Wait,
I'm ready as I fucking
blasting?
ever been.
What's the plan? Are we blasting? Are we containing? Are we hitting?
Or let's go in like really quietly. Like we'll be like, knock, knock, knock. And she'll be like, who's there? And then we'll be like, room
Element
service.
of surprise, man.
No.
Ooh.
We say room service, then we open the door. Sorry, it's not room service. It's actually us, Mike, Andrew, and Alyssa. She's like, what are you doing here? And we're like, we just laugh and walk up to her really like quickly.
We got part-time jobs here at the castle.
So she doesn't like, she's like, oh, they're friendly because they're laughing. And then all of a sudden we're right next to her. And then I pull out my fucking gun and I put it right against her temple. I'm like, don't you fucking move. We were not actually room service. And then we just get what we want out of her. And either we decide in that moment, do we kill her or do we not? We just kind of feel it out, whatever the moment.
My only problem with the whole plan is that you don't have a gun. But everything else, I love it so much.
But there's got to be a way I can get one here, right?
Oh, dude. I put my hand in your hand. I want you to hold my fingy guns, bro. You're going to blast this.
Yeah!
Babe, you know what?
Look at it do it.
In this world, you know what's the gun? The wand. Pull out your wand.
I don't have a wand.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Mike has a wand of secrets.
Yeah.
Oh, the secrets I can get. Oh, yeah, I'll take all her secrets, and then
Hold
she'll have
that.
no more secrets left, and then she'll die.
She won't know it's a wand of secrets. She'll just think it's a wand of
Oh,
magic.
she'll think it's a wand of
And it can-
bullets. Yeah.
Yeah. A wand of bullets.
Okay, let's go in. You're right. Guns blazing.
We're not on the same page. Hold on. Okay. Let's knock. We all knock.
Let's knock. Let's knock.
I got my hands ablaze.
I got my wand erect.
No.
I have my wand up.
I cock my hand, and then I put my hand slowly back in my pocket, but it's still in a gun shape, so you know I'm still holding it ready to go.
Like you're about to steal from a convenience store.
Okay.
The three of you knock, and on the third knock, it slowly creaks open. And as it slowly creaks open, it reveals a large cavernous room, which can best be described as cathedral-like. The ceilings are high and vaulted. The stone floor opens up into this vast expanse, and lining either side of the room on both the left and the right are those same copper-plated iron pillars that all of you found much earlier as you traversed down into this dungeon. And running along the floor in between each of these pillars, that same copper line, that copper wiring carrying that arcing and surging purple lightning-like energy from pillar to pillar to pillar. And as you look into this room, you see the direction in which they are heading. They are going underneath this large semicircular iron door. So wherever this energy is going past this door. And sitting there at a table, staring at all three of you as that door swings open, is Annora, sitting there drinking tea. Well, well, well. I did not think it was going to take you so long to find me, but I'm glad you did. I've needed the company. By now, I'm sure you think you have it all figured out. Mean, old, nasty Annora and all of her villainy. It's all so delectable. Yes, it was me this entire time, watching you, observing you as you searched for your friend. What was his name? Damon. Dallas. Timothy. Soon it won't matter what his name is, or should I say was. His powers will be mine, and that's all that matters. And the three of you? Well, you'll face the same fate as your bird.
I blast. I blast for the teacup.
Here's what I do. I aim at her, and I say, "Stop right fucking there! Don't you take another fucking sip!" And then Alyssa, it's your turn.
I cast Hold Person.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
damn.
I don't know if I've ever done it before, but in this moment, I think I find the spell because I don't want to kill her outright, right? I just want to restrain her. So that is what manifests out of me as I look at her. And I almost imagine like I reach my hand out in a grasp, and the magic almost manifests as its own kind of phantom hand that also grasps her.
Okay, I like that. I have a save on that, don't I?
A save of 14. She'd have to beat that.
So, the three of you see the scene that I have laid out before you, Annora sitting there drinking her tea, and all three reactions that you all have kind of happen at once. Mike, you yell out at her not to move. Andrew, a mote of fire blasts forward from your fingy gun, obliterating the teacup that she's holding in her hand. And in that same moment, you all see this like spectral rainbow-like hand grab onto her and cement her in place.
Oh my god, guys, it
Your
worked.
teacup was weak as shit. It was not prepared.
You got held, bitch.
Yeah, you did.
Don't usually say that to women, but you are.
This is a real wand, and it can do physical damage to your body. Yeah, it could do physical fucking damage.
Yeah, and
Alyssa,
I've got a wand too. You remember this? You remember this wand you gave me?
put it in her face.
I put it in your mouth just a little bit,
Yeah.
just under the lip.
All right there.
Yeah.
Can she talk in hold person?
She can talk if she's
Paralyzed.
not scared as shit. Oh,
Paralyzed is the technical thing, and paralyzed means
Incapacitated.
can't move or speak.
Can't move or speak. Okay,
So
cool.
we do all this and we don't know how it works. I love
We
it.
don't know.
but tell us like what her eyes are doing.
So she has been cast in hold person. She is incapacitated. She can't move. She can't speak. The three of you approach her. Everybody give me a perception check.
13.
12.
1.
Actually, no. 13 plus 15.
Okay, cool. So you all come up to Annora, and you are all out for blood at this point. The words that Jeff has given you, the words that the gnome wizard in the mirror have given you, everything that you've been through up to this point, Clark and Nesnar and the goblins and the witch and the swamp and the heart of Waterdeep and being trapped in the prison by the Castle Vanders, it all comes to this boiling point, and Annora is now the focal point of all of this emotion. And you just look at her eyes, and it's almost like there's acceptance in them. Like whatever is about to come her way, she isn't gonna fight it.
Annora, we fucking trusted you. We came to you, to your shop. We talked to you as friends.
I just don't understand. We've been stuck here for months, away from our family, away from our world. And we could have just taken Dalton, we could have gone on our merry way. You knew. And I just don't understand what kind of person does that. Who lets us just go through all of this suffering.
An evil person, Alyssa. An evil witch. She brought us here on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know your whole thing. We found your nephew and he told us the whole thing.
You don't give a shit about us? You don't give a shit about your nephew?
Yeah, you don't give a shit about your nephew. You don't even care about the parrot you gave us. And by the way, a rage comes over my eyes as I remember Arnold. Where is Arnold? Alyssa? Should we release her and find out?
Okay.
Alyssa, as you get ready to release your concentration on a hold person, everybody give me a perception check again.
19.
4.
9.
Okay. Alyssa, Mike, you don't notice it, but Andrew, before Alyssa even releases the concentration she has on this spell, you see Annora's fingers start to twitch on their own. You see her eyes flash. No longer are they complacent. No longer are they accepting. There is now a defiance in them. There is a fight in them. And all of a sudden, the multicolored robe that she has worn every single time you have known her, that eccentric, eclectic array of colors, bursts into this flashbang of rainbow and multicolored lights. All of you give me a constitution check.
Dang.
16.
15.
14.
Andrew, because you noticed her fingers start to twitch, you're able to look away at the last second. Mike and Alyssa, you've both been blinded by the effects of this brilliant strobe of light.
Okay, I see the light kind of happening, bouncing off the rest of the room. I haven't really had a chance to look at Mike and Alyssa yet, but I raise my finger guns and I look at her as the light dims. Does it dim after the flash?
Yeah, after the initial flash, it's much like a flashbang grenade.
Yeah,
Like this
okay.
big burst of light, and then it all just kind of dissipates.
As the flash dims, I flick my eyes back over, I raise my finger guns, and I blast her chest. Dead center.
Cool. You do so. This mote of fire builds in your fingertip, And with all of the rage that you have, especially with not knowing where Arnold is, you fire a motifier into Annora. And as it comes close to hitting her chest, she bats it away like it was a fly. And you watch as it blasts and slams into the stone of the wall.
And I'm sorry, are Mike and I blinded?
Yes, you and Mike are blinded.
Okay. Mike! Andrew! Can you see her? Can you see her? Where is she?
I got her.
I think, in the panic, I just blindly shoot at where I thought she was with an Eldritch Blast.
Alyssa, give me an attack roll at disadvantage.
An 8.
Cool. You raise your hand up, preparing to fire this blast of arcane energy at where you thought Annora last was before she blinded you. And Andrew, you watch as her blast slams right into the stone floor beneath the chair where Annora is sitting. You watch as this smile kind of creeps over Anora's face, and she pushes the table away that she has been sitting at. She raises her fingers and she snaps, and as she snaps, she blinks out of existence. And in that same moment, she appears back towards the front of the door where all of you entered from earlier.
I take out my Charmander sword and I wave it through the air quickly, concentric circles, a spiral motion, hoping to make a sort of fire tornado.
Okay.
Yeah, and like shoot it at Annora. Fire tornado with my Charmander sword.
Which is a Charmeleon now.
It is a Charmeleon. They did evolve. It is a Charmeleon now. And I'm sure Charmeleon knows Fire Spin. Yeah. So, in this moment, Mike, you discover that your sword can create these vortexes of fire, essentially using the move Fire Spin. And as you are taking this blade and you're blindly waving it through the air, your arm eventually finds a circular motion. And Andrew, since you're the only one who can really see, you kind of watch as Mike begins to make this vortex of fire. And as it kind of hits its peak, he launches it forward. Mike, give me an attack roll at disadvantage.
14.
Cool. And while it does not find its target, he does manage to send a spiraling circle of flame into the room itself. So now not only are Mike and Alyssa blinded, not only does Annora now have the ability to teleport around the battlefield, but there is a circle of fire making its way around the room.
Okay, I see all the chaos. I see the fire. I see the magic happening. It's scary. I remember I have my own wand of wonders. I reach into my pocket. I just pull it out and point it at her and blast at whatever cost.
Cool. Andrew, you pull your wand of wonder out and you raise it towards Annora and you take aim. I need you to roll a D100.
59.
Cool. You watch as this inky black magical darkness spews forth from the tip of the wand, engulfing the entire room. So now, not only is the room on fire with a swirling vortex, not only can Annora teleport around the room, but now it's covered in this inky black magical darkness. Andrew, however, because you are the one who created it, using the wand, you can still see.
Okay, I look at through the darkness. I kind of squint my eyes. I look at Annora's eyes. Is it clear to me that she can see, or does she seem blinded right now?
She seems blinded right now.
Okay. Now, Mike's sword thing, is that something you're still actively doing, Mike? Or
No.
Is that like...
I released the fire tornado from my sword.
Oh, I got you. So that's what...
So now it's just raging in the room. Now it's just a vortex of swirling darkness and fire.
Okay, in the darkness and in slow motion, dramatically, I look around the room. Is there any item, weapon, any bomb, potion? I just look around and see anything I can use in this moment.
Ooh.
Give me an investigation check.
I'll do you one better. In this moment, uncap that potion of superior intelligence and I down it. And then I look around the room.
So you... Let's see how we can play this. So you uncap your bottle of superior intelligence and you down its contents, and within seconds, a plan comes to fruition in your mind.
Okay, my eyes narrow and I'm darting all around the room. It's all, from my perspective, it's like 5 minutes, but in real life, it's probably like a second because I'm so smart. My brain works so quick. Is there oil for like candles around this room somewhere?
Yep, there are lanterns with oil, open flame, all that good stuff.
Okay, so first of all, I see that Mike and Alyssa are, struggling to see. I know Annora can't see anything right now. I look at the fire on the ground. I look at the oil. I say, Alyssa, create water. And I knowing that she has a create water spell. And Alyssa, I'm going to take your arm as you're kind of like pointing out your hand. And I'm going to point it where it needs to go since you can't see. I want to point the ground in front of us three so that we won't get burned. That's what I want to do first, is have her cast create water to douse the flame.
On it.
And then, also in super fast slow motion, I grab the oil. I don't even open it. I just throw a bottle of oil at her like a grenade and it shatters all over her. Hopefully she'll burst into flames. But then, knowing Mike can't see, I grab Mike's arm and I also adjust him and his arms to face Annora. And I say, Mike, let her have it, buddy.
All right. And then I cast Vicious Mockery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not have a fire?
I have... Well, I mean, I could use my fire again.
Well, I figured... So my thing was, I thought maybe since there's already fire, the oil would catch, because there's fire around her already.
Oh, okay, so she's already on
I was going to do
flames.
something else. Well, I cast Vicious Mockery, and while I do, all of my rage just unleashes, and I start yelling at her, "We trusted you!"
Blast.
You did what? You kidnapped our friend?
Blast.
Blinded us?
Blast.
For what? Power? And I just let her have another blast.
Blast.
That last one, I aim up at her head specifically. By this point, are the flames starting to catch her covered in oil?
Yeah, so the flames are starting to creep because you threw the oil at her, correct?
I just threw it and it exploded all over her. Yeah, like a...
Yeah, okay, cool. So you threw the oil and it exploded and it went all over. What? What is this? Where did this oil come from? And as she's trying to wipe this oil off of her, then she's getting hit by these psychic bolts of energy from Mike's Vicious Mockery, and they're hitting her in the shoulder, they're hitting her in her stomach, and that last one hits her square in the forehead and kind of knocks her back into the wall and kind of takes your breath away. Andrew, of course, being the only one that can see this because everybody else in the room is blinded. And as she kind of recovers, she says, "Enough!" And she raises her hands up and brings them down with this big kind of crescendo. And as she does, she casts Dispel Magic, and everything goes away. The blindness, the darkness from Andrew's spell, the fire from Mike's sword, and the smoke is kind of lingering in the air. There's still some shadows trapped in the corner where she's dispelled the darkness. You all think that you can come in here, and what? Who do you think you are? I will destroy each and every one of you. And she blinks out of existence again and reappears. Mike, this time she reappears behind you, and she leans in and whispers into your ear.
I quickly turn and I see that she's right there next to Mike. Get the fuck away from him! And I run at her to punch her in the face. And I cast Spirit Guardians around myself.
Okay.
Which I've never done before, but it casts like a fae or a good creature to encircle me and engulf me and damage anyone that I choose.
Cool. Nice. Alyssa, as you run forward towards Mike, all three of you hear this loud, horse's neigh that kind of echoes and reverberates and shakes the walls, and you watch as this ethereal rainbow-like unicorn manifests itself around Alyssa, almost like this suit of armor, and she bull rushes, stampedes herself into Annora and launches her away from Mike up against the wall. Mike the entire time is standing stone still.
I look over my shoulder to Annora, and I say, it didn't have to be like this. And my hand just reaches up, and I use the head of the spider's staff on myself.
Mike!
You watch as Mike takes the head of the spider staff, its onyx-like fangs bared, and he raises it closer and closer to his neck. And you can almost hear the puncture as it makes contact. And as he pulls it away, these two little streaks of red start to form. And from these two little streaks of red, you watch the all too familiar black veins begin to snake and spider their way up into his face, down his neck, into his arm, as they cover his entire body.
Still holding her, I shove her against the wall again. Take it back! Take it back! Bring him back!
It's too late. There's nothing you can do.
Okay, seeing all this happen, seeing how upset Alyssa is, I still feel the sharpness of mind of my potion of superintelligence. I know that she dispelled magic. I don't know how I know that, but I did. And knowing that, I look at her and I say, you may have dispelled the magic, but that oil wasn't magic. And I take a candle that's sitting on her desk, a single candle, and throw it at her.
I see this and push off from her.
Cool. In almost like this slow motion, Andrew, you pick up that candle and you throw, and it spirals through the air. And in that same moment, Alyssa, you kind of let go of your grip and you push away. And as you push away, you're pushing her, shoving her up into the wall, kind of taking the breath out of her, leaving her without any type of reaction. And as soon as that single candle, that one tiny flame, catches the oil-soaked fabric of her beautiful cloak, it goes up like a pillar of fire.
I yell, Alyssa! Finish her!
I take one of my daggers from my thigh and pull it up and jam it straight into her throat.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
The point of the metal finds its mark, and you pierce her flesh. And before she can even let out a scream, you immediately silence her, and you take a step back and you just watch as her skin becomes black and charred, and she doubles over as her hair begins to singe and burn and her eyes liquefy until she's nothing more than a calcified husk smoldering on the ground.
Andrew, where are you?
Mike!
I need you to get Alyssa home, okay?
I'm gonna get us all home, dude. I'm gonna get you home too. You're gonna get me home. We're gonna get each other home.
I'm not gonna go home. I need you both to make it home. Promise me that.
I promise, buddy. And I feel Mike's hand go limp in my hand. And I slowly turn my head at Alyssa. And I hang my head in.
What?
He's gone.
No. Let me try.
Alyssa, he's gone.
No, I've got the healing hands. We can. It's not too late.
Alyssa, I'm not usually a smart guy, but I'm thinking real clear right now, and I don't know how I know this.
No.
Mike's gone.
it's not.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not. There's something. There's my magic. There's something that we can do. Here, hold on.
You
No,
can try anything you want. Yeah.
I put my hands and I cast healing word on his neck. Please.
You place your hands on his neck, and that same rainbow energy warms up your palms and pulses into Mike's body, but there is no sign of movement. There is no sign of the spell taking. It doesn't do anything.
I take the glowing hand that she's reaching out, and I clasp it in mine, and I give her a nod.
No, I can't. I don't accept it. We weren't even supposed to be here. We weren't even supposed to be in this world. She brought us here, and now he's gone.
But he wouldn't want us to stay here forever. I know it's hard. We killed her. She's gone, and now we can go home. And I promise we will find a way to take Mike with us.
But I don't want to go home without him. I don't know what to do without him. You know? I know we're just like all stupid fun and jokes and stuff, but I don't know what I'd do without him.
I embrace you, and we fall to our knees together, hugging by Mike's body.